Take two. So, I may have gotten a little carried away. So, I've mentioned before in some of my more recent videos that I'd like to step up, woohoo, spinning around, step up my video. I'd like to be able to like film or record, not film, there's no film in these things. I'd like to be able to record more of what I'm doing instead of just narration and mumbling on. So I had in 2013 I had bought a Turnigy. It's a not a 4K, but it's an HD action cam as an alternative to GoPro, because at that time I don't remember which GoPro version was out, but it was the 2 or the 3, I think, in 13. I have to check, or you can check. Let me know. So this is, I'll show you the Turnigy I bought, and I misplaced it with my last move. So this, oops, let's do it this way. This is the Turnigy HD Action Cam. It came with the waterproof case. It came with every attachment you can imagine. Handlebar clamps, helmet. The only thing I don't think it came with is that harness thing where you mount it on your chest and film that way. But sticky pads, the whole 9 yards. I mean, it came with so much more. And this camera, I think at the time I bought it, was around $60 or $70 from Hobby King. Hobby King no longer makes these or sells them, but they came out with a version above this that had the Wi-Fi, so you could connect to a Wi-Fi device and upload or do whatever you do with Wi-Fi with one of these cameras. So I'll just set that down here. So and they did a side-by-side comparison of the newer version. Well, when they came out with the newer version, this camera that I have dropped from $60 or $70 down to about $30 or $40. And the new camera, the new Turnigy camera, went up to, well, it came out at like $60, $70. It was so crazy affordable if you wanted to get into action cam recording. So, long story short, I decided to get myself an action cam to do, to set up. I bought a tripod, I bought a bunch of attachments and set up stuff. So this is what I bought. And if you guys are going to do this, they're cheap on Amazon. This one I think was around $50. It's Cam Park. Yes, Cam Park. It's a 4K. It's a nice little camera. This one came with an external microphone. I don't know if you can see the jack there on the side below the two slots. The external for the SD card, and there's a 128 gig SD card in this. Didn't come with the camera. Camera came with 2 batteries and a charging cable and a data cable. So these cameras, you can charge the battery in the camera, which is a nice feature. So anyhow, didn't do any reviews, and I later went back and looked at YouTube for reviews on this, and I think some of these guys are GoPro whores. No offense, but they're brand whores. They like what they like, and anything else is just gonna, no matter how hard they try or how good it is, it's gonna fall short of their whatever expectations. So then I saw a slightly better one. I think this one I paid around $70. It's another Cam Park, and it has a display in the front. And the reason I got this is so I could tell when I was recording. So I could see the front of the camera if I'm pointing it at something. Now, the other thing that all of these cameras came with, and yes, I said all, with the exception of the Turnigy, they came with a remote. One of the camera accessory packs I bought came with this little doodad. It's an iPhone or Android remote to operate your camera. So, you know, if you do these buttons, and it's for like taking a picture remotely. And then all of the action cams I ended up buying came with a wristband type remote for pictures or recording, and they're all paired to the individual. Now the only ones, I don't want to give, you're going to hear it anyhow, but anyhow, so I bought this was the second one I bought. So then I kept looking, and I thought, I'd like to see one of these action cams with a flip screen on it, like the camcorders have, so you can face the flip screen towards you, and you can see what's on the camera while you're recording. Like, you know, your cell phones have you can switch the camera around to, you know, look away from you or look at you for selfies or selfie recording. So I got this. This is an Apasa 4K 20 megapixel. These are all 20 megapixel camera. Came with the remote, came with all of these cameras came with accessories, all the accessories you can imagine. So I've got accessories out the wazoo. And this one was $33. It was so cheap, I bought two. So I got two of these. They have the forward-facing screen, so when you're recording, see if I can just fire this up here. See if it'll come on. Do I have to hold it down? Yes, no, yep, there we go. See, so the screen faces, so if you're looking at the camera, the screen faces you and you can see it. Here we go, there's the infinity effect. So, say goodbye. So these two cameras, I bought a pair of them. These two cameras came with 3 batteries and a charger, an external charger, and the external charger, you plug it into a USB port or a cell phone charger, whatever, and it will charge 2 batteries at the same time. So I got 2 of those, and then I was looking, and I don't know what I was thinking, but I ended up buying another one of the first one I bought. I don't know why. So now, besides my original Turnigy camera, I have 6 action cameras. I got a tripod. Oh man, my hand's getting tired. My arm's getting tired. So I got a tripod with it that mounts. I got waterproof cases for every one of them. I got all kinds of attachments. I got one that's a suction cup. You can put it like on a smooth surface and mount the camera. So if I could find a clean spot on the Jeep, I could, you know, mount it to the side of the Jeep and take it off-road and record all that fun stuff. I ordered most of the cameras. Oh, they did. Some of the cameras came with the micro SD cards. They were 32 gigs. I had some 64s laying around, and I ended up ordering 428 gig cards. So 4 of the cameras have 128 gig micro SD cards in them, and 2 of them have 64 gig micro SD cards. And that little camera case is, I bought a camera case, but it was set up for like one camera. It has a foam insert that goes in there, but it was set up for like one camera, the case, and a lot of the attachments. So anyhow, that's that. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this video here. Don't go crazy. If you're going to buy an action cam, if you want to, you know, a small YouTuber like myself, and you want to, you know, be able to film a lot of stuff, action cams are a good way to go. But before you buy, check them out on YouTube first, and take the reviews with a grain of salt, because a lot of the guys that do these camera reviews on YouTube are comparing them to GoPros, which is a $300-400 camera. And when I bought my first Turnigy, GoPros didn't come with any attachments. If you wanted a waterproof case, you had to buy it separately. If you wanted a helmet mount, you had to buy it separately. All of that nonsense, you had to buy separately. The thing I liked about the Turnigy, besides the price, was the fact that it came with all of the attachments. So, I digress. The newer version of the Turnigy camera with the Wi-Fi enabled. I still don't think it was a 4K, but back in 12 or 13 when I bought that camera, 1080p by 60 frames was, that was good quality for YouTube video. And they did a side-by-side comparison with the current GoPro at that time, which I think was the Hero 3 or 4? 3. And they mounted them on a little trolley thing and took them around, and the only thing that the GoPro beat the Turnigy at was light to dark, dark to light transitioning. Like if you're going from the shade into the sun or from the sun into the shade, it took the Turnigy a split second more to transition, to adjust the light going from dark to light or light to dark than the GoPro did. That was the only thing that the GoPro did better than the Turnigy camera for $60, $70, when the GoPro at that time was $300-400. So anyhow, that's it for me getting carried away with my action cams. So I'm recording this video and the next one on my cell phone. These will probably be the last 2 videos on this channel strictly done on the cell phone. I do have to step up my game and give you guys better content and show you more details when I'm doing the DIY stuff. So I'm going to stop this one here. I said that before, but I mean it. So like, subscribe, share. I'm up to almost 75 subscribers. I think I'm at 73 or 74 now. Thank everybody, each and every one of you, for your subscriptions, your likes, your comments. If any of you other guys out there are using some of these action cams for your YouTube channel, let me know in the comments. Tell me what you think of them. I want to know. Just curious, because I'm not shucking out $300-400. I'm on a fixed income, and my YouTube channel with 73, 74 subscribers is not making enough money for me to justify going out. Oh, gee, thanks. And buying a $400 GoPro or even a used one. So remember to like, subscribe, share. Take care. God bless and stay well.